Good morning.
Come on, man. My guy,
I think isn't he supposed to be like the biggest YouTube streamer now?
That's right.
Like the Spider-Man fit.
I swear on my... And the streamer of the year is... KaiCenat!
Ouch,
My childhood was more like mom, pretty rough in the beginning in terms of like living situations. Was living in, born in New York, you know what I'm saying, from the
Oh.
was living in Georgia in a shelter for some time.
The hell?
You know, with my siblings and my mom by herself, came from the shelter. After that, we moved to Brooklyn for a little bit with my step pops, and then after that,
Indeed.
we moved to the Bronx.
Have at you.
And when I was in the Bronx, it was like things started to, like, feel normal. You know, I started to feel like a normal,
I will not fail.
a little easier than.
The battle is truly joined.
Oh my gosh, the skits for the face. My mom had got me a phone. And I got the phone. I was like, bro, I was like a class clown in school. And after when I got a phone, I wanted to do some videos with it. But I had made my Facebook actually because she was on Facebook a little bit. And I asked my mom if she allowed me to have Facebook. She allowed me to have Facebook at a very young age. Me personally, I think I made my Facebook when I was like
I will cut
8,
you
9
down.
years old. I got my phone. I got it in front of the camera, went to make different funny skits. And at
Victory
the time, I didn't
shall
care
be
about
mine.
who she was. I didn't care about, looking at the videos and practicing. I was just posting it for my free time, just seeing,
Now then. How about this?
How much? Okay, all the way. Good.
The battle is true. The battle is truly joined.
Niggas know me in the international airport? That's fire. How do niggas know me in the international airport? Like, my nigga.
One of them.
I'm sorry.
Victory.
I ain't trying to be on no little groupie type shit. You careful, nigga, get a picture.
Yeah, of course. Hell yeah, bro.
I'm not gonna hold you. I watch your shit all the time.
Where you headed to?
I'm finna go to Germany. I'm
battle is
stationed
truly
in
joined.
I ain't got no guns over there, bro. They fuck niggas over there, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, sir, safe flight,
appreciate
bro.
that, bro.
Safe flight, my
Hey.
boy. Appreciate you, my boy. Thank you so much.
Victory
You ain't getting
shall
started.
be mine.
You wasn't getting ice like this time, nigga.
What's going on, Ralph? You coming
How
from
about
go?
you?
4 minutes.
Oh, man. I'm about to go to UK.
That should be good.
You turned up in UK?
There we
It's
go.
the first time out the country,
Thrill
man.
of the fight.
Hey, nigga.
Got to, yeah. You do
Level
too.
3.
Appreciate you, my boy.
Definitely, and that way, I think he's a big
That's
role model.
right.
He shows people like you can really do whatever you want to do, and that's really motivational. I think he motivated me to think that to believe that I could do what I want to do, actually in the business world, because I used to always think, I'm supposed to go to school, make my mom happy. I was an honor roll student, and go be a nurse because my mom was a nurse and my grandmother was a nurse. So I was saying I'm gonna go to college to be a medical student, but now I have different dreams because of that.
Indeed. What?
No. Are this.
You gotta go to baggage claim. You better find out that your shit is in Tokyo.
As you wish.
Unfortunately, bro.
Oh, heavens.
I swear.
Now you got the UK dick, bro. I need a hard reset though. Like I need to push my teeth. I left the country for the first time by going to the UK. And as soon as I got my passport,
Let's see if I can fix the sounds on there.
2 days after I was able to leave to the UK. I got to the UK. Well, first of all, KSI had hit me up saying like, "Yo, we want you to fly in this day," and it was like 3 days like after he told me that. The date that he wanted was like 3 days after he told me that. And so I'm like, "Yo, I didn't got my passport yet. This is not gonna be it." Got my passport the next day. They booked my flights over there. When I went over there, I'm going overseas for the very first time. Longest flight I ever had. You know what I'm saying? My favorite thing about the UK, I'll probably say was like
OctopathTraveler.
how kind everybody is. Like at least from what my experience.
There we go.
Cheers and shit. the accent change and like, seeing the vehicles a whole lot of different, and the stores and like the scenery. You could tell you're not in the United States. You feel me? And just seeing how people work over there compared to the U.S. was probably the fun part. And just get to learn like the jokes over there or the food over there and stuff like that. That's probably like my favorite thing about it. Just exploring.
Okay.
Just an exploring experience.
Yes, need that. Can he use a shield too?
20v1 that I did with the Simon was no way out of my comfort zone. Like, I was literally ready for that. I was literally waiting on the day they had made that call. You feel what I'm saying? They finally made that call. But the 20v1 was very like, that was really me. That was in my circle. That was exactly right up my alley.
No,
And,
I
I just went there and I put on the show, and then, the rest is the rest. You feel me? As soon as it went out, it started going crazy, and I was glad I was there.
I would say what makes Kai is like his jokes, like being able to be the funniest, not the funniest in the room, but being able to stand out in the room. Like whenever there's a room that Kai's in, like it's gonna be valid because like he's there and shit. And the jokes that go on and shit is like, it's important because like everybody in this family they play a role, so it's like Devontae plays his role, I play my role perfectly fine, Kai plays his role perfectly fine, same.
Shield, leather, no accessories.
Oh yeah.
Michael Jordan! Michael Jordan!
The most memorable moment I would say is seeing the Simon in person. Like seeing him in person because I grew up on YouTube and I've seen everybody do YouTube, and I've always said that it's gonna be weird for me to like meet people finally like for the first time ever, and seeing the Simon in person for like something I would want to do is like it's something that I grew up seeing them. It's crazy. Like the fact that I was in person and actually working with them, they wanted me to be a part of something that they had planned is crazy. And also getting to see them work in a work mode, knowing that I'm a part of a group, I'm a part of AMP, seeing them go so far and take things so far, I could just learn from them. I kept telling them that like these are people that I can learn from and apply it to what I got going on.
How you feel?
Good, man.
I feel amazing.
Amazing.
Like I'm tired, but I feel like I did shit.
This shit.
I barely did shit. Like you did the shit.
No, I did this shit.
But then I did the shit.
But we did this shit.
Yeah, we did the shit.
Yeah, we gotta do shit in like 15 days.
Facts. Real shit.
It's a good day for
I'm a rat person.
Now then.
Tired?
How about you? How about you?
Tired? It's like jet lag. It's because you was up early.
Yeah, eat. I'm taking a nap.
With honor.
17 days
How about you?
until subathon officially starts.
17 days instead of look at the offline chat right now, man. Look at
Mafia-thon?
I'm joking. Look at those the gang. That's the gang. 17 days away. I think I'm underestimating how long a month is. But fuck it.
How about you?
Is that like a stream-a-thon he
Y'all know
did?
that we gotta go to LA. Like it's gonna be a whole different vibe. So we get a whole bunch of energy. You know what I'm saying? 17 days alone.
17 days.
Let's start now, man. Let's count down the years. I'm in Houston, Texas right now. Just walked in this shit, just landed here. It's 9:41. We gotta stack up on videos with A and P before I go into hibernation for the Mafia-a-thon. You feel what I'm saying? We got Chris down the hall.
Nope, other way.
You got your card?
Let us fight with honor.
I hit the road to go to Dion and then go to Austin. Take from there.
No.
No, Phoebe.
Nope.
Phoebe. Main channel editor.
Victory shall be mine.
That's good.
Oh, that. Wind slash.
There's a documentary, bro.
Probably the full arm again. There we go.
Victory shall be mine.
I mean, tired last night.
It was a sorry last night.
Shall be mine.
Like lots of like B footage.
Look!
Truly joy.
Ew! Ew! Ew!
The battle is
Nigga went crazy!
Damn.
Nah, bed sheets off.
Ew! This nigga got
Nigga was going crazy.
Niggas like this.
It's just kind of like a lot of B-roll footage. It's not like going into like the business side or like his strategies. It's just kind of like a day in the life of type of thing.
I'm about Twitch chocolate right now. We gotta do this video for RDC. We're supposed to do 2 videos this trip. We only got to do 1, unfortunately. But we're in some high school musical ass theater right now. So my nigga Duke Dennis, man.
How about you?
About to hoop on these niggas. About to kill them again. Yesterday we beat them in basketball. Today we gonna beat them in basketball once again.
Let me see your spin
How
move
about you?
to the room. Spin move to the room.
With each battle, I grow stronger.
Nope, not this time.
How many times you wanna look, bro?
How you feel about that shoe?
You know, you're trying to get your dad to look at something. Dad, look. Dad. Dad, look.
Look, Mark.
How much you drop into the?
But I don't know, cause when I talk shit, it's like it doesn't back up. So
All right. No, you gonna
I'm
talk
just
shit. You just gotta, you know what I'm saying? How you feeling? Like
I feel like I jinx myself when I say that. So I'm not gonna score at all today.
Never seen no hedge knight swing a blade the way he do. I'm pretty dope. No, as far as hedge knights go.
Yo, Phantom said he think
I
he's
didn't say,
pretty good.
I didn't say that.
I said you think
Oh,
he should.
my bad.
I'm nice at fucking.
You won't fuck more than me.
What?
You got more body than me.
You a hoe.
No, I'm getting jumped.
I got respect for my body, bro.
You a hoe.
Like how my sprite is like a sprite and theirs are like full size like people. Kind of funny. Ow.
Victory shall be mine.
has grown a lot, not in terms of size really, just more in terms of I think like mindset. It's a mindset type of growth. Like just the way he attacks things. Like he's very clever and smart like behind the scenes. Like he doesn't show it, and a lot of it is just intuition. Like he
Yeah, like that's what I want to hear about.
And his ability to execute on it is like really, really impressive. So I say he probably grown a lot just in terms of his ability to operate. And even like as a business person, this nigga's not buying chains and shit like that no more, bro. Like, well, that's not true. He has 2 colossal chains.
Well, that's not true.
Like, that's like he just makes so much money. That's nothing compared to the amount of money he makes. Like, he spends the majority of the lot of money he has, like, really being smart with it. Like, he's not dumb. So he's grown a lot, like, financially.
The battle is truly joyous.
You still gotta get work done. Oxtails, rice and peas, stew chicken, and then cheese.
No hit him this time.
Steph Curry. That's his ego.
Victory shall be
Oh yeah, I think I've seen he does like music too. The skills, more skills.
The preparation for the summertime was crazy. We bought a big whiteboard, right? I had bought a big whiteboard, put it up on my wall, and for 6 months, I remember when I first got to my chat, yo,
resave.
I'm going to be doing the summertime in February, and it was like way before, it was like months before. And each day I'll be brainstorming, writing down ideas, you know, trying to make sure the best ideas was good, trying to see what ideas was bad, trying to see what's going to really entertain people. Because the way I thought about it was off my 24-hour. I wanted to be something entertaining every single hour. But if doing something for 30 days, you gotta make sure you do something. You gotta make sure the ideas are not overused. You gotta make sure the ideas
like,
are
oh yeah,
out
him.
and some space in between to do what you want to do, or else you're gonna bring yourself
Really
out.
targeted by
I have
foes.
put a whole bunch of
Use physical
you know,
defense.
ideas on the board for 6 months straight. You know,
Oh, that's pretty
nobody
cool.
knowing, without anything getting leaked. And I felt like going into the summertime, I feel like I was prepared. I feel like I was ready.
I have a better sword right now.
Making sure that everything goes according to plan. and
That's
making
cool
sure
though.
that everything is ready to go on so many ends and so many levels. Hello?
Let's get that one.
I don't know why. I don't even know why they would even ban me.
It's the animals thing. It's like consuming alcohol.
It's a good day for battle.
Yeah, but that's happened before though. I wouldn't have done it if it was COS.
Dang, a lot of those missed.
Have at you. The battle is truly joyous. The thrill of the fight.
Yeah, I just got like what's it called? Because we supposed to be starting.
Once I leveled, did my health go all the way back up? Yes.
That messes up a lot of shit though. Like, bro, my whole shit is February 1st. Like, that's like. I would never did that if I knew it was
Oh, this is cool.
And I just felt like they just ban after like it happens. Like,
What do you get banned for?
they'll ban you after everything is done. 7-day suspension. Dangerous consumption of alcohol or drugs.
Oh. Well, Twitch is super strict. They could ban you. Oh, it was YouTube. Never mind. I didn't know on YouTube they could ban you for like drinking. Kind of weird.
Trump is, and then the 2 of them. Alrighty, rolling. 3, 2, 1, action.
No, that wasn't enough. There we go.
Each battle, I grow stronger.
Yeah, feel the rhythm. Yeah, feel the beat, y'all.
I know that instrumental was kind of as fuck.
No, we're gonna get some. Yeah. Cut. That's perfect. How you feeling, man? Feeling good? Yeah. We just got done doing the the violin scene, so it's looking good right now. About to write this book. We're gonna get the three ladies right here. We're about to have them saying "Good morning, my niggas." Hi. It's gonna be the funniest thing ever.
Are they all black?
They're all black. Nah, but yeah, we're making the movie though, for sure. Ladies, please just look over here. You're looking over here. Just stay focused, smile. Ladies, keep going.
I grow stronger.
Black excellence, black beauty, black royalty.
2, 1, action.
Good morning, my nigga.
One more time.
Good morning, my nigga.
Like more like,
Good morning, my nigga.
yeah, like this is he's the king.
Like
of
he's the
house.
king. Like in the scene, he's basically talking to the king.
Right.
So
If you
she
need
did good though.
anything, just say the word.
So one more time, okay?
Hello, random merchant.
That's
Is this
cool.
Elden
Right?
Ring?
Yep,
Yeah.
perfect.
Perfect. Yeah.
Good job.
I have a good
Yeah,
amount of
thanks.
those.
3, 2, 1, action.
The longsword.
Let us fight with honor. Now then. Have at you.
Okay. Everyone's looking serious. All right. 3, 2, 1, action.
Have at you. With each battle, I grow stronger.
Cut. That's perfect. Oh my God, that's perfect.
Twitch partner KaiCenat has been unbanned after 3 days, 7 minutes, and 31 seconds, man. Just hit Twitter. Yep. Oh, shit, bro. Right in time for the subathon.
Really, all you put together.
Documentary and shit like that. Eating some good ass mashed potato, bananas. See, I'm
Non-stop, on film, on camera. You know how weird they gotta feel? Like, you in the shower, hundreds of thousands of people watching you, and you washing your dick. I'm just swim trunks. That's his choice, and that's his business.
Hey, yo. Just about 24 hours.
Oh, is he doing like a 24-hour stream? Is that what the Mafia thing is?
What? Countdown till I go home. 30 days. Ah, shit. But we tried last one. I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be a fucking movie.
I thought the subathon was a crazy idea, me personally, but if there was one
Oh.
person that was gonna do it well, it's probably KaiCenat, man. This nigga has infinite energy, has infinite ideas, it feels like, and just like each moment in the stream feels like its own moment. This is like probably the first and maybe the only time we'll see something like this on Twitch. It's special.
I think I'm ready to go into this shit. Right now I'm feeling good because I've been in the gym, had a nice little massage today.
Sorry I'm
feeling
late.
good. But can't wait to just have fun. Gotta be happy thoughts. Be happy, have fun out there.
You know, just in 24 hours, so you start.
Bleeding in the dirt.
Where are they? In the dirt.
Stay back.
Oh, I'm just waiting for day 30. It's a countdown. That's all it is. Countdown. Go time tomorrow. Just have fun out there. Play video games.
Just as you are no comp.
Just make people laugh. Make people be entertained.
You do anything to prepare yourself?
Gym. Had a little massage today. Had a little cheat day with some food. Just being happy
So
thoughts.
easy.
And that's about it.
As if I needed
After
another
that,
reason.
some good rest.
No air.
Some good rest. Should wake up tomorrow morning.
Man.
I can see
I like to say the thing that made me do a subathon. First of all, I don't even know what this would do a subathon, but seeing the work and the effort that people made to watch me on a daily basis, made me do it, what really made me do it was when I was doing my 24 hours and we were getting closer and closer to 100,000 subs. And my supporters from that broke crazy records of me, of my personal
crazy.
of getting 100,000.
So he was on
I never
Twitch.
thought I would see 100,000 subs.
That makes sense for like
on
the
PUBG.
ban for the
Since
drinking and
they
stuff.
made it happen, and once that happened, it came to the seed in my head that maybe probably I could do a subathon. And
Oh, snap.
And that, when the 100,000 thing happened, I could feel the momentum within the chat and within myself. And like this is only beginning. Now like I'm just still enough to,
The battle is
just want more.
truly joined.
Like right now, for some reason, right now.
Damn.
Now I'm not about to look me that's the perfect time.
How about 6?
But I don't know if I would like to be that LA case, man. Like being LA,
It's unbending!
Oh, oops, he was the other one. Damn it.
I'm excited to see
The battle is truly joined.
I'm excited. I'm just excited to get closer with my chat because this, if we just stick with it for 30 days, by that 30th day, I feel like everybody's gonna kill me way more locked in than they were before. Hopefully we can make some black kisses and black kisses.
How about you?
I've had so many talks to bro, and just his thing, he always told me like, man, I don't even care about money.
Victory shall be mine.
To even hear that from somebody is so dope because it's like, bro, you don't care about none of this, the revenue or anything. It's like, you want to be the first to do something, set boundaries. You know what I'm saying? I like that you're even doing all this. It's like, to be, when he told me, bro, I think he said it was a couple like December or before December. He was like, bro, I'm doing a subathon. I'm gonna do 30 days straight. Like, bro, like, nigga, you done that shit before. Like, you really doing everything.
Victory shall be mine.
I'm like, what you mean? Like, I'm like, you washing your ass? All that shit? He's like, yeah, all the time. That's beyond me. That's kind of crazy. Go ahead and do that thing, bro.
That's crazy.
The fact that you can even do that, but stick to it and not even break and just, if anything goes wrong, back to not giving up, it just shows the work ethic is crazy. I've never seen nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure
How about
it's
6?
Go Tom, go Tom. Look at the chat, look at the chat. Look at yo, you niggas are dick riders. Look at them. They win. That's the time to be able to let you know.
Victory shall be mine.
Come on, bro. You better have fun in this.
Come on.
Time to pray. I gotta pray real quick.
The battle is
You're one of them.
Let's do it.
victory
What's
shall
going on, my happy mother Black History Month in the letter hood in the mother mansion. Make some noise! Martin Luther King! Martin Luther King!
My community. You know, the people that watch me every single day is what keeps me going. The people that come in and stop by, or the people that have been sometimes so long and they want to see me, to see everything grow, seeing the kid grow up. That's like the best thing. I always felt like on YouTube skits are good, but like I feel like the connection is really stronger when I'm streaming. It's just natural. I could be me in front of everybody. Everybody can just be them and just tell me what they think about me.
How about you?
This is good. I think family.
Okay, wait,
He has to be close. There we go.
Me and SkillTree went to Universal for the first time. That was my first time getting out the house, real. So it was a big refreshing start, and SkillTree is amazing for even coming out new.
Oh, he had like early collab like XQC.
And we went. I had a blast. Like it was probably one of my favorite things.
Oh, I saw that video. The that one weird kid like walked up on him.
Just the fresh air, just the vibe. It's too good.
All right. Victory shall be mine.
I feel like this team, you know what I'm saying? Day one, Rihanna, everybody be able to come in, you know what I'm saying? And just be the day ones and just help him. Because at the end of the day, y'all gonna be the ones who come to the real who's fucking up and we can move on and become better. People gotta understand that it's not all one person, it's a team. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like sometimes that gets overlooked a lot, where it's like they think it's just always a face of something. Nothing's not doing all right. She's the face of it, she's doing great. But she got a magnificent team that makes her the best she can be. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like everybody that plays their part all big. It plays a big part. Everybody will play a big part in his success.
Victory shall be mine.
Chat, say what's up to the documentary. You're about to hit 189. We woke up today with 180,000. I don't know what's going on right now. But
Victory shall be
This should be it.
bro, I don't know what's going on right now. But
Boom.
we are about to
First boss down.
break 189, bro. Night of the games with the 5 with appreciate it, bro. Look at this. Look at the chat. Look at this. Kimmy with the 5. Look at them. Waffles with the 5 gifted. Oh well, Mecha Mech with the 50 gifted.
Angel with the 10.
Oh well, Mecha Mech with the 50 gifted. Angel with the 10.
WWSD, bro.
WWSD with the 100 gifted. Evan from 5 gifted. Thank you so much. G with the 5 gifted. Thank you so much, bro. Oh my gosh. Mello with the 5 gifted. Kimmy Head with the 5 gifted. Porter Pace, thank you, bro.
Hi, Ty.
Royal
Hi.
Rising with the 10 gifted. Thank you. Snooze with the
Oh,
5.
nothing left in there.
Do it, bro. As the 10 gifted.
Wait, we
King
passed
with the 5.
189?
Bro, yes, look. Morgan with the 5. King Zap.
Bro, I'm gonna jump it. Bro, I'm about to go jump the pool if we hit 190.
Bro. Jay with the 10 gifted. Dalian with the 10 gifted. Oh my god. Zay with the 10 gifted.
Stream's going crazy.
With the 10 gifted. Be safe. Oh my god.
Come on, flex.
I seen the transformation from, rats and that. And Walmart closed. And it was like one of his like first videos, and everybody was telling everybody like, somebody go jump in the pool. And everybody was like, nah. But he did it. Like he did it. He went and jumped in the pool like no hesitation. He was like, I do it, boom, did it. And I was like, nah, like that was tough because it really showed me that he ain't had no fears, bro. So I knew he was gonna be something special for real.
189.
Type shit.
189. Buddy, 190, bro. Buddy, 190.
El Professor with the 10.
Everybody in the mafia right now, bro. Oh my gosh, man.
Sir Gustav. Victor's Hollow.
Chat, spam here if you were here. Spam here if you were here. Let me see. Let me see here. Let me see W190. MGM.
I can see it in your eyes.
Bro, I'm out of pain. I'm trying not to get crazy, bro. I'm trying to chill, bro. It's not even real. I don't want to say nothing, but people don't think it's gonna happen. I'm going for the record. And if you look at that screen right there, it's everybody who's been in here for 20 days. People don't even get sleep. People don't even get sleep. That's in here.
Yeah, that's me.
There's new people that's in here. There's new people that's adapting. You feel me, bro? This is crazy, bro. Everybody's gifting in here right now, and it's still going. Look. doing the subathon was great because one, I never would think I'll be in a position to fly my family from the east to the west. I know my siblings were like excited to see how LA was. I think that was all their first time being there. My mom really traveled, so having her out there was great. And I did it at the right time of about closing in on 200,000, which is a huge milestone from 100. So I was glad that they was there, and I was just happy that they was there to hit it together. You know, we was all there to hit it together, and they really enjoyed an experience that comes once in a lifetime. So having them there was huge on my end. My twin sister, my brother, my two
Sometime
brothers,
later.
was like a big thing for me, especially it was like day 20 or day 21, I think. And I was, that's something I was really happy that came at the right time for sure.
Is that his dad on the right? So they're posted up like, cool.
How we got 201 already, bro? It's the final one now. Razoo with another 50 gifted.
Razoo not playing.
Razoo beat my guy Quiz. 200,000 is crazy.
Ghetto Gamers Entertainment said WW.
Razoo with the 50 gifted.
Thank you.
Everybody say W Razoo in the chat.
Smirk air. Dirk air. Razoo with the 50 gifted. Appreciate it, man. Oh my gosh, bro.
Okay, I'm not blocking a map or anything. I was like, where is it? Let's save.
Greetings. Greetings.
Devontae, you're not taking a thumbnail. Like, what are you doing? Regular,
Let us fight with honor.
I think what makes Kai and how I is his personality.
Battle is true.
I just always look at myself. I feel like I'm really close to Kai.
God damn.
On a different level. Versus other people. I think me and Kai have a special connection.
Yes, sir. Oh, look good. You know the husband's watching.
The hus.
Let's just shout out the hus. They need love too.
My favorite part of the subathon so far, gotta be him getting 200,000. He had his mama, he had, his family members, and there was a moment that like you dream of those moments right there. So it was definitely that 200K.
I missed the 240. You missed the 240. We can go for 250. Yo,
First time I heard of Kai was watching, me and my chat was watching AMP videos. The AMP videos were always in rotation. Every Monday, one day, uploaded on Mondays. It was always in rotation. And one of the basketball videos was Kai was in it, but he wasn't playing. He was on the sidelines making little jokes and stuff and doing little silly shit.
TV right here. I want TV. Yo, listen. Hold on. I ain't gonna lie, you getting ass kicked out there.
And at first, I was like, who the hell is this loud ass? Who is this jit? Who is this random ass nigga? Who is that? Right? Me and Chad like, who the hell is that? But after like one or two videos, I was like, yo, chat, I'm not gonna lie. I like dude. I like his vibe. I like his energy. I like him. He cool. He funny. I kind of like dude. You feel me? I guess he started seeing my reactions, and we both like followed each other on social media and DMs.
There another one.
Like, yo, I see your reaction. I fuck with you. This, that, the third. And we just kind of became cool in messages. And
Oh, do I gotta go back through that
over
cave
time,
maybe?
we're just internet homies. He kept telling me like, yo, like, I like what you're doing on that streaming tip. Like, I like it. Like, you have like a community. Like, they support you, they ride for you. Your reactions are OD. Like, I want that. Like, the YouTube stuff is cool, but the streaming shit is a little different. And then that's when I kind of tried to start getting him into streaming. When there's already Phantom and other people already telling him to, but I think him seeing me react to him and other people and him really looking at chat, YRG, and how they move really got him, like, gave him the, all right, I'm gonna start this shit. And ever since then, we just been homies, call each other up for anything. texting all the time. That's just been my dog ever since.
KaiCenat. Oh my gosh, wait, hold on. What's so hot?
Unpredictable. I'd say like, think about what made the Mafia-thon so fun and crazy is like we just never really knew what we were gonna do. So like any given moment, like something crazy was gonna happen. We were just really being friends, like in a house, having a good time.
Let us fight with honor.
It like felt like a kid.
No. Victory shall be mine.
Yeah, we don't know what happened.
Have at you.
I like what subs
With
end
each battle, I grow
March
stronger.
1st, which is like tomorrow. I mean, some count could go down. We will literally have to try to hit 300K today. Break the record and hit 300K today.
Hey, Jack.
No, they gonna be able to. They gonna be able to do it. Trust me. I'm calling you for the world record though. Once you put your mind to it, you can do it. Once you really put your mind to whatever you got going on and you really wanna get something done, it's you versus you. So you say you wanna get it done.
That's true.
It's huge because once you get it done, it's like, damn, like, I really said I was gonna do it, and I did it. No matter what, and making sacrifices. You know, I sacrificed my time. I sacrificed, not being able to talk to people in my privacy for this. Everybody home, before we reset, bro, I wanna go ahead and tell y'all, bro, y'all niggas is goats, for sure, okay? Y'all niggas is goats, and we did this shit, we really put our mind to it, and we did it. You feel me? This shit is crazy.
You put the work in like every single day, just hours and hours and hours consistently. You got to reap the rewards of it.
The first thing I said was, I'm not gonna lie. If you do a subathon, do it different. Do it different. Do it different. He's like, great. I had to make 24 hours. He told me the whole time I had cameras on me at all time. And immediately I knew he was gonna
That's
change
pretty
the
crazy.
game. Immediately I knew he was gonna change the game. I didn't, in my head, I wasn't thinking sub record, because it just wasn't in my, but I knew it was gonna be some big, crazy shit. And it blew my expectations, I ain't gonna lie. I know he's gonna break this sub record. I'm saying that right now. He hasn't broken it yet, but he's gonna break it. He got 4 days left of this shit, 4 days left. He's gonna break it. He got like 250, 255 right now. He's gonna break it. I ain't think that was gonna happen. If you asked me this a year ago, because I wasn't really thinking about that, 'cause that's crazy. But yeah, I mean, he told me he's gonna do a subathon. It's gonna be one of the best subathons of all time. And it is. It's number one subathon, bro. No glazing. Am I glazing? I'm not glazing. That's just that. It's number one subathon. It's number one subathon of all time. Okay.
I literally will wake up in the morning tired, go in my closet, and just think like, dang, is this ever gonna be over? Or like, dang, is this something I really wanna do, or can I even complete it?
Huh. So it's not through here.
I came to a realization that that's the main point of it. That's one of the major points of it, and which is like, bro, it's gonna be trials and tribulations where it's gonna test you to stop right here. What's gonna separate you from everybody else is will you keep going or Civic! Was that in Civic? Chat, 300. Coco Jazz with the 50 gifted. Bro, chat! 28 days, chat. 28 days, no privacy. Cameras on at all time. This has been the hardest thing of my life, and I'm glad I did it.
That's pretty crazy.
I challenged myself. I said I was gonna do something. We said we was gonna do something, and we did it. We did it. We did it, bro. We did it. We said we gonna do it. This is hard work. Chat, I can tell, bro, chat. I'm tired, bro. I'ma keep saying it over and over. I'm tired, bro. I don't care. I don't care. Never get tired, bro. Never get tired, chat. Never, ever. Whatever you want to do, you can do it. Y'all seen it happen here first. Word to my mother, you seen it happen here. Day first. Whatever you want to do, I don't give a fuck. I'm sorry. Thanks to everybody who's good right now. Shout out to everybody. Oh, look, show him right here. We did it. Out of everybody, we did it, bro. Us. Last run. Here we go. There we go.
There was times where chat was very toxic. I wouldn't say I was worried, but there was times where I wasn't on pace to beat it. There was times where the chat would be telling me that, hey, change the time to this, change the time to that. At more times, there's times in the chat where I'll ask the chat, yo, y'all think we're gonna hit the record? Everybody would say no. There was times where I went to other streamers' chat, and they would ask, yo, is Kai on pace to beat the record? And you know, chat would say no. And you know, that, of course, that like had me thinking mentally, yo, what if I did all this and not even break it? I knew that it was gonna be possible. I knew that they could do it.
No chest.
And they executed.
Chat 300. Chat 300. Chat 300. Oh my God. Chat. Chat. Chat 300 fucking thousand, bro. Oh my God. Oh my God, bro. Ooh. Oh, that shit is so. Oh my God. Let me tee up. Try to tee up. I can't. You can't do that, bro.
I almost died right there. Feeling great.
Just the experience, bro. Just seeing all the ups and downs of it. All like the momentum of it. All like seeing the chat like going to its lowest and then coming back up to its highest. Actually being able to say, my favorite time of the summertime probably be actually saying that I completed it and I was able to do it. And you know, just making history in during Black History Month was crazy to me. So, killing the 5 minus the 5.
It's a good day for battle.
Accomplished, bro. Accomplished with our team. Happy, sad, all emotion.
How about
How y'all feel? How y'all feel, Chuck?
the battle is truly joined.
Jerry with the 5. Tia with the 5.
With each battle, I grow stronger.
Miller with the 10. Jay Longo with the 5. GG with the 5. Annie Man with the 5. JoJo with the 5. Easy with the 5. Avodo with the 5. Yeah, bro, I'm just looking at everybody type right now, chat. All 4. You better have 20 more minutes, chat. You better have 20 minutes. Lettuce with the 5.
Is there another path I can take out of town? It is not that one.
20 minutes and I'm gonna see y'all a little bit. Jaco with the 5. Z-Boys with the 5. We at the end! We at the finish line! We are at the finish line! I love y'all niggas so much. I appreciate y'all. 300,000. Put your mind on something, you can do it, bro. Y'all be healthy, y'all be safe. Y'all take care of yourselves, bro. Chat! I fucking love y'all! And I will see y'all when I come back. Oh my gosh, bro. Oh my gosh. The longest 30 days of my life. Crazy,
Okay,
bro.
is there another
It's
way?
over.
Looks like bottom right
This shit that over, bro.
somewhere.
Might as well go to sleep. It's always happening. I get mad energy at the end. I get mad energy at the end.
Oh, okay, down there.
What's that? What's that?
Yeah.
You have shown me nothing.
Where's the mouse?
You gotta
Put it on.
For the choice, mine.
And
They won't ever.
oh
I need to buy some grapes though real quick. I only got like 5 left.
I can call people. I can call people. I can go outside. I can get butt ass nigga to take a shower, bro. I can do whatever. No.
Yeah, I started in the back, had to skip the line. Oh, I'ma keep that shit a stack till my fucking time go.
That was cool, but it was more just like a day in the life of. It didn't feel. I guess it was documenting, but I mean, it was cool. That 30-day in a row thing's kind of crazy. Like 24 hours for a stream is kind of crazy, and he did it. It was pretty crazy. Philip.
I'm going to keep training while you're away. Then
I'll get stronger too. And
you better not forget. A knight always keeps his word.
I need to buy stuff first. Or continue your journey. Across Astera, there are 7 others who await you. Why not venture out and find them? Together you can defeat even the greatest foes. Oh, okay. So I get to pick some of the other people. Kind of cool if they let you like pick which ones and kind of do it in your order versus like just like here's this place in the story and you come across this person and now they join your party and then they depart when the story dictates and stuff. That's kind of different. Where was the shop? No, I need to rest. Buy stuff. I'll be right back.
I just wanted to say thank you all for...
just wanted to say. And now they're buried 6 feet under. I'm sure you may have taken a look at the FaZe stock price over the last couple days just to have a good hearty belly laugh. This puppy is crashing harder than
literally a
J.B.
penny
Cooper when
stock.
he jumped out of that airplane. It's down to 42 cents and it's at risk of being delisted from the stock market itself. A 95.8% decrease. It is disastrous and it only continues to get worse. A lot of FaZe Clan veterans have come forward with their horror stories about being in the org and everything awful going on behind the scenes, and it's honestly heartbreaking. Like, it is rough. It seems completely miserable, and just this sinking ship, this festering wound that continues to ooze pus. And it's all very public because now it's publicly traded, so more people can see it, and more members are coming forward. It's
There
just
we
a
go.
catastrophe.
I don't know how
And
FaZe
I
went
wanted to
down
talk
so
about it a little bit
much.
today because,
Like, they had a bunch of like big COD people and like Fortnite people and stuff.
Promise you there's no orgs doing it like we're doing it. We're the best goddamn org in the world. And we're also losing tons and tons of money.
We're also
The
losing
difference
tons
between
of
us and FaZe is we know that. We're in it losing money with a smile on our goddamn face because the content is legendary.
Joel? Smell what the rock is cooking.
It's the people's elbows.
And Tombstone Pizza.
Shut up, bitch.
I'm tired of digging holes, Grandpa.
Well, that's too damn bad.
I just chose 2 random clips from some watch parties we did recently. One of them's like a Rocket League regional, and then that one's actually from our most recent watch party for the Moist Moguls Valorant squad, our Valorant team, when we beat Shopify Rebellion last week. So, just quick moments
Hell
that
yeah.
were on top of my brain. It's so
I think
much
one of those
fun.
costs like
Yes,
50,
we
and
lose
we
a
just
ton of
got
money, but
1,500,
we're not at
so
risk of closing anytime soon. In fact, we're only going
very
for
good
a run
investment.
wild in the industry. But FaZe Clan is what we're here to talk about today because it is just looking terrible for them. FaZe Tico recently put out a video putting them on blast, going over some things, and I kind of dove in detail on some of the stuff that I've learned in the industry and exactly what's going on over there. So I just wanted to talk about it a little bit. I would wager a guess that all of the original FaZe members are at the mercy of all of the suits that have been brought in and took control of FaZe.
Are you going to be the biggest organization, leaders in this scene, pushing this scene forward, pushing this industry forward, leading by example, and you can't even take care of your members that's been in for 12 fucking years? I've never claimed to be...
Well, it's because that's the whole space. It got infested with Silicon Valley types. They assumed aggressive control of these organizations, probably by
so all the
flashing
old
tons of
people
money
are
in the
like
face of young men that
getting shit
established
out
them, like
the
in this
fucked over
FaZe
Belgian people.
example. You had these young kids, Call of Duty kids, see these like really established businessmen coming in, waving fat fucking stacks, and they give up too much control of the company, and before they realize what that actually means, they end up in a position like this where these suits have no fucking idea on what exactly the company even produces, what the product is. They don't care about the people in it.
Hail as old as
It's all
time.
supposed to generate money, and they don't know how to do that. Now you have FaZe being public, worth less than a stick of gum. They have no way of righting that ship. They continue to spend money on brand recognition plays, which don't equal money in the bank, so it continues to spiral out of control. We have seen it with so many fucking esports orgs now. 100%. It's a goddamn shame. Investors ruin everything, it seems. Well, it's not just investors. So a lot of these suits come in and try and like... I don't want to say like sell people on a delusion, because FaZe is the most well-known game.
It's just like if you have a business and then you have outside investment from someone else, like they're gonna want like a profit, so they're gonna want like a say in like what you do, and so the more equity you give away in whatever you're doing to someone else, like the less of yours it is, the more you have to compromise, and if that happens to too big of an extent, like it just kind of defeats what you're trying to do in the first place. Seems like that might have been the case with them. which is a shame.
Gaming brand, like it's a normie brand. It's breached the normie market. Kids know it even like in school, right? So it does have brand play, and you would think that translates to money, but in this space it's unique where it almost never does. So they're losing so much money because they bought so many creators all at once and still had no idea what to do with them. Like, they spend tons of money on content. You remember, like, the millions they poured into, like, Be the Next Phase member contest? And, like, no one watched it. They had, like, 200 peak viewers on that whole thing. It was, like, this live stream series that only got, like, an average of 50 viewers. Most of you don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. Case in point. They spend so much money on things because they don't know what the product is. They tried to corporatize it, but outside of, like, the Phase members, it was just suits trying to make number decisions that don't actually work.
Stoneguard or Ripple Tide? I think we should go to Ripple Tide first.
It's so
Ooh,
misguided.
1200.
They
Thank
have
you.
people at the helm that don't know the space. They don't know what they're doing. And then they shit on people that have been there since the beginning. All of that's been publicized. It sucks. I feel bad for them. They were young kids that got taken advantage of by the suits. Just greed always will be. Well, it's more than greed because it's super misplaced. For example, buying Snoop Dogg. What the fuck has Snoop Dogg done for FaZe? Besides take one picture where he had a FaZe necklace. Has he even been in a single piece of content? That's a genuine question. I don't know if he has. Let me see. Fairly confident he hasn't been in a piece of content since the announcement. It looks like March 7th, when he signed, is the last thing he's been in for them. Like, that is a worthless spend. Completely fucking worthless. And I guarantee it was an equity play. I guarantee not only did they pay him, they gave him stock in FaZe. That's fucking worthless. He doesn't do anything for them. But they think because it's Snoop Dogg with a name like that, somehow him being on board is going to translate to money in the bank to start getting more in the green. Somehow, magically, but it never does. And then all of their esports teams are a huge expense. Even when they're good, they still don't make money off them because the salaries are so expensive, travel is so expensive, and unless they're getting first place and they're taking like 30% of the prize money, it doesn't offset the cost of what they're spending. So they're tossing even more money into the fire pit, and then they have like 90 creators and like a crazy large content team that produces.
There seems like there's a shit ton of like FaZe people. That org kind of got crazy out of control with its size.
The only contract I've ever had.
Like 10 times OTK. Whoa.
80-20. 80-20.
Okay.
80-20. Yep.
Publicly defending FaZe on Twitter, everywhere about that whole situation. I was in the same contract myself.
The Tfue contract was a big drama, if you guys don't remember. Tfue publicized his
80-20
contract. It was extremely predatory. FaZe would keep 80% of everything he'd ever make. He only gets 20. At least I think it was 80.
These graphics are so cool.
It was 80.
It's like old 2D, like sprites, but like like the water effects and everything are super good.
Somewhere in that ballpark. I'm pretty sure it was 80-20. 80 to FaZe.
For free, by the way. While you sell the draw for millions and millions and millions of dollars, you can't even pay me.
I've talked about that before. This isn't actually an exclusive FaZe problem with what he just said there. A lot of big orgs will force the creators that they sign in the org to do their ads for them, and they get nothing. So, I'm not going to say any names, it's not worth it. A lot of orgs, when you sign a creator, they now become your marketing vessel. So if you have a Chipotle deal for your esports org, that deal will now extend to all of your creators, but they don't get that money. So they'll do the ad for you, and you take that money. It's part of them being a part of your company. That's the benefit to the company. So they'll do an ad for Chipotle for free, and the org's the one that actually takes in the money. It's a huge problem. That's something I've talked about before as well. I think that shit sucks. I think that shit is trash. The fuck is up with all these high-end orgs? Like I said, they don't know how to make money in the space. They don't. Nobody does. It is an industry that bleeds money, and these suits came in because they saw this crazy fucking like 15x multiple in the industry for some fucking reason because all the numbers were so inflated. They came in, you know, dollar signs in their eyes and thought they could make so much cash off it and quickly realized they can't, and they don't know how. So they desperately started making very greedy, predatory decisions, which leads us to today, and they're still losing tons and tons and tons of money.
I I just owe you something because it's such a fucking privilege to be in FaZe, right? I've been in this fucking gray zone. Right?
That's how the orgs get you.
Because like, no, obviously I'm not nearly as important as these guys, but I'm also not getting paid for anything I'm doing. I'm just in the middle. Hey, you're a valuable.
For what it's worth, though, Tico, they're also not getting paid. So, like the other members you mentioned, like the other co-owners, when Tico's doing those free ads for them, they're doing the free ads too. In FaZe itself, the org gets the money, but it doesn't offset the cost, so it's still just zero. They still aren't getting shit from it. It's a complete fucking wash. Does FaZe have Bronny? I'm pretty sure FaZe has Bronny. LeBron's son? Yeah, they do have Bronny. I thought so. All of those people are probably not only on payroll, but also own shares in FaZe, like you mentioned. And significant ones, too, I imagine. Which is fucking worthless. Worthless! The actual idea of getting a celebrity involved in an esports org is cool, but only if that celebrity is actually going to be active in the org. Like, I have no doubt, in particular, Lil Yachty could have been huge for FaZe. And actually, I think he did do quite a bit with FaZe for a little while. I don't know if he still does. But, like, that can work. You bridge the gap between normies and your org. And if that normie lightning rod, like Lil Yachty, is enthusiastic about the org, a lot of good can come from that. So it's not a bad play.
Yeah, if they're actually like an active part of the organization, that's really good.
And the first way in for me is me having to invest $50,000.
But if they just do like one commercial one time and then like fuck off, like better not be giving them equity in your company.
Damn, that's unlucky too. That 50K would go a long way right now with FaZe public stock in the absolute shitter.
They could do a stock buyback.
That 50K, I bet, didn't even buy him a full percent. Probably not even close to a full percent. FaZe used to be valued at $1 billion. Yep, FaZe used to be valued at $1 billion before going public. I think it was actually right before going public. And now
That's
it's
crazy.
valued at, I believe, 30 million. Let me double check. Sorry, I exaggerated. It was worth just shy of $1 billion in October 28th of 2021. So not that long ago, a roughly $1 billion valuation. Oh my god, that's another thing that I've talked about a lot. So since all of these orgs have been taken over by these corporate zombies, they do not give a fuck about any of the teams at all. Even when they take first place, you'll be lucky to get a tweet out of them. You'd be so privileged to get like a tweet out of it. Because it doesn't matter. They don't make fucking money off of it. And they're realizing that now.
Jesus.
Even when they take first in a major, they don't make anything off of it, and it pisses them off, and they can't figure out how to monetize it. Show them. What the fuck do you mean? I don't make any money off of it. But Ludwig and I know that. Like, Lud signed up, no, he knew our financials. He knew how much we were losing. And it's a lot. But the difference is, we know. But the thing is, it's fun. The content is unreal. That's why you see creator-led orgs are kind of working. Like, it's not just Moist. You have KC. Carmine Corp is killing it. I think Carmine Corp is actually almost profitable, which is unheard of in the space. Carmine Corp is led by French streamers.
No, not vulnerable to
a French streamer, Kameto.
Either things. That's not good.
They're doing amazing. And now you have Disguised Toast with Disguised in Valorant. I think even XQC's toying around with the idea of getting into space. Like, the creator-led orgs are really like the only viable way right now. Because, like, it's content. The product is content. TSM is still doing well. TSM still remains profitable even with the FTX collapse. 100 Thieves remains profitable.
Damn, what he's vulnerable to.
And their acquisitions on the business side.
Wasn't the
TSM
pole arm
is
or
like
the
a
sword?
unicorn in the space though, for sure. TSM is like absolutely somehow able to do it really well. 100 Thieves is really smart with their business acquisitions. That's another big thing I've talked about. A lot of these, I think people have kind of got privy to it, so I don't think they do it as much anymore. But when we were first getting into space, it wasn't uncommon to see these contracts extend to anything involving their talent. So, we'd even seen a contract that took Twitch sub revenue. Totally unrelated to the org. Like, if you were a streamer that joined the org, they were entitled to some of your Twitch sub revenue. Which blew my fucking mind. blew my mind.
I get the fuck out of here.
Like, it's totally unrelated to everything involving the org you're signing with. It was so shady. It was so fucked. But that just shows how desperate they were to somehow try and get green. There was no links
Atlas
they wouldn't
Dam.
sync to. Yep.
Hey, new
None
town.
of that is surprising. I think all of that's... I think Rain also talked about that a few months ago. All of that's pretty much exactly what everyone already kind of knew was happening at FaZe. Not
Nice.
surprising at all. Sad to hear, though.
That's crazy. Need more healing grapes. Which one do I got? 2... 5. Oh. Maybe that's what those other things were weak to. I'll get a light staff. Might as well get that too. Let me see here. Oh, can you only do the sword and pole arm for now? That armor. Okay. Oh, it shows you where they are. Just hollow. Okay, so that's where I need to go. Where am I right now? Atlas Dam? Okay, so that's where I am. Cirrus. Oh, so I can find that guy here. Cirrus. That'd be good. Get another party member going.
Hello there.
Fight me.
Let us fight with honor. Now then, out of my way.
So his weakness is going to be sword. Get him.
Now then, I will cut you down. Have at you. The battle. Have at you. The thrill of the fight.
Get a lot of XP from those.
Hello.
His name is Cyrus, and he is a scholar. This is Atlas Dam, nestled in the fertile plains of the Flatlands. It is home to the Royal Academy, where many scholars study night and day, bringing the light of knowledge to the royal family into all the realm. He passes days in the halls of the great library, devouring tombs to his heart's content. He's gonna be like a mage or something? Complete chapter 1 of their story, they'll join you on your journey. After chapter 1, you can change your party members at the tavern. Okay.
And so it was that Atlasdam was founded some 2 centuries ago. Indeed, our fair city-state is among the longest standing on the continent of Austera. But there was another city-state with a history.
Oh, Twitch CEO stepped down.
I've got a piping hot meal fresh out of the Olive Garden microwave straight to your dinner table here. This news is fresh off the press. The CEO of Twitch has announced that they're stepping down. Emmett Shear has been with the company at the helm for 16 years, apparently.
Damn.
And today has decided to move on. So he's quit his position and passed the torch. This is really interesting because it happens so soon after you.
He knows Twitch is going down now. He sees, YouTube starting to get more streamers and these other services, and Twitch has been banning a lot of their top people too, on and off. So he's probably like, I'm getting the hell out of here while the getting's good.
YouTube just experienced something very similar with Susan stepping down. Back to back, these two major companies had their CEOs walking off into the sunset together. I'm not normally conspiratorial, but perhaps there is some kind of correlation between all of the UFOs we've been sighting recently and now these CEOs stepping down. Maybe the Illuminati's making some plays for the shadow government. Things are getting very odd. But anyway, Emmett left us a blog post kind of detailing his 16-year adventure here at the helm of Twitch, and even made a Twitter post kind of going over it briefly as well. In October 2006, we started working on live video for the internet. That became Twitch. More than 16 years later, I'm now a father and ready to move to my next phase of life. I wrote a blog post, but the short version is, thank you so much to everyone who built this with me. I'd like to make note that this is probably the first time Emmett Shear has ever said a single word about Twitch on his Twitter account. I've said this a million times, but you would have no idea Emmett Shear is the CEO of a major company like Twitch if you didn't just look it up yourself. I bet you were even scratching your head when I said the name Emmett Shear. You're probably going, who the fuck is Emmett Shear? Is that like a NASCAR driver or something? Like,
Never heard of him.
I bet most people were probably under the impression Twitch didn't even have a CEO. That position was filled by Amazon androids or something. Emmett Shear has been my poster child for the last couple of years for a CEO that is beyond out of touch with the company that he runs, and it really does convey the idea that he doesn't care about it.
Hello?
Again, he doesn't talk about it. He doesn't engage with it ever. He doesn't celebrate anything about Twitch. If you scroll through his Twitter, you'll never really find any mentions of anything going on Twitch. I imagine he probably doesn't even know 5 streamers that use the platform. Like, I've made this very clear. This is no secret. I've been very public that I'm not the biggest Emmett Shear fan. You're not gonna see me heartbroken, curled up and crying over Emmett Shear no longer being Twitch's CEO. Right? I think he has been the most passive CEO of all time, and it's really felt like he is embarrassed of his position at this company. He doesn't talk about it ever. He is never at any of the functions. He doesn't know like half of the shit on his platform. I bet the reason he stepped down is because someone at the office might have accidentally like CC'd him on an email reminding him that he's the CEO of Twitch, and he's like, what? I'm the CEO of Twitch? Still? I thought I gave up this position 8 years ago. Hold on, let me rectify this. So then he just put in his 2 weeks notice. Like, he just has not, in a long time, been active in the platform he is the CEO of. So, I haven't been a big fan. Obviously, the changes that Twitch have been experiencing over the last couple of years have been overwhelmingly fucking terrible and misguided, showcasing just how out of touch a lot of the higher-ups at the company are. So, you know, Emmett Shear stepping down actually kind of had me pumping my fist a little bit. And I know I'm not alone with that sentiment either. I saw a lot of people celebrating like they had just won the fucking Super Bowl, hoping that maybe this is the turning point for Twitch where someone new will step in that's more in touch with the community and will try and correct the ship here and lead Twitch down a better path than the one that it's currently traveling over the last couple of years. But unfortunately, all of that excitement soon turned to excrement as I continued to read. They did announce who the new CEO will be. And unfortunately, it's more disappointing than Season 2 of Promised Neverland. I think this was a big fuck up, but they've chosen to give this position to the current Twitch president, Dan Clancy. I think this is a bigger blunder than when Jeffrey Toobin masturbated on that Zoom call and lost his job. Like, this is so
Did he lose his job
silly.
though? I thought he got his job
Dan
back.
Clancy is kind of just like the bearer of bad news.
I
for
thought they let
Twitch.
that guy come
By
back,
far his biggest
which is
claim
super
to
weird.
fame and the biggest stain he's already placed upon the company even before becoming CEO is this. He was the brave warrior that proudly posted this. A letter from Twitch president Dan Clancy on subscription revenue shares. This post still lives in infamy and still haunts the platform and scares a lot of creators because we're actually coming up on the period that these changes are supposed to roll out and take place. This was the post where Twitch announced that they are going to be getting rid of the 70-30 split with partnered streamers that are on those deals. So 70-30 will no longer exist. The shares will go down to 50-50 across the board, and they will never go back to 70-30 ever. So it'll be 50-50 across all of Twitch for everyone, no matter what, making it the lowest shares on any streaming platform across the entire internet.
Damn.
Now,
Because they feel like they have a monopoly.
They doubled down on ads. Something everyone really loves, Twitch ads. The unskippable fucking 30-second ads that play when you click on a stream. Yeah, people love those, so you can imagine how great that news went over. Like, yeah, we're taking away 20%, but we're giving you more ads. So, they are going hog wild with their ad program, incentivizing creators to run more ads to make up for this difference now in income, and just pushing ads even further down the throats of everyone on the platform. This was by far probably one of the most controversial decisions Twitch has ever made, and I still, to this day, have not seen a single person come out in support of it, because Twitch is an Amazon-backed company. Amazon, of all companies, can probably afford to keep Twitch running. Without problem, I would imagine. Especially considering subscription revenue is not the main driver of revenue for the platform in general. It was just extremely greedy to have that be the target, the first thing they target when trying to be more monetizable. Instead of focusing on other aspects of monetization, they immediately went right for the throats of creators by taking away something that had been established on the platform for like a decade now, with that like 70-30 split.
Because they
shit.
feel like they have like a
So,
monopoly.
This was a big deal. It is still a big deal because it's supposed to roll out within the next couple of months, and Dan Clancy was the one who announced it publicly. I don't know if he was the one that suggested the idea. I don't know how involved he was with the decision-making process with this idea, though as Twitch president, and from everything I've read, it seems like he's very hands-on with these kind of decisions and these policies. So I would wager a guess that he was very on board with this. Now, even aside from just this decision, people have talked about him over the last 8 or so months, kind of speaking to his character. A popular streamer named Jake and Bake actually got to meet him and had this to say.
It's missing.
I'm gonna be honest, dude, the president of Twitch, I'm sure personally I have no problem personally with him. But honestly, I don't feel confident as a streamer on the platform with someone who is that out of touch. What the streamers need and want. Very weird. I walked away feeling like depressed. Seriously.
Damn.
And it wasn't just Jake, a couple other people came forward as well, most notably DJ Wheat, who held a previous high position at Twitch. DJ Wheat said, Dan once told the company he relates with creators because he was involved in drama and theater clubs in high school. He's a good human, but I never felt like he was able to relate to creators and the struggles they face through every step of their career. Wow, gamers, he's just like us. He did drama and theater in high school.
Said I was a theater kid.
Woo, yippee.
I know just what you content
That's my
creators are going
boy.
through.
It's crazy. Like, he didn't even bother to try and pretend to be like a gamer or anything, or like ever played games. At least according to this story and a couple other things I read. He focuses on like drama and theater as being like his relatability quirks. Amazing. Yeah. It doesn't seem great. In fact, I would argue this is a recipe for disaster. Dan is almost 20 years older than Emmett Shear. He's 59, and he doesn't have a Twitter account or much social media at all. Not that I necessarily think that in and of itself is a bad thing. I usually applaud people who don't have a Twitter account, because going on Twitter is like willingly sticking a cactus into your eye. But in a case like this where Dan is the CEO of Twitch, I feel like having a social media presence is extremely important, because where else are you going to be able to see the community's feedback on new features or changes? I don't think there's very many users on Twitch that are going to the support line in order to leave reviews or give you insight on how they feel about certain things. Most people are going to talk about all of this on Twitter or other social media platforms. So if you're completely absent from there, how are you going to see it? And I feel like being able to see these responses is integral to running the company in a healthy way and delivering features people want or making changes people want to see. At least that's just my perspective on it. Maybe I'm way off the mark and they have other means for Dan to get this kind of information from the community that I'm just not really thinking about. So,
Damn.
Either way though, I'm not super optimistic with Dan Clancy as the new Twitch CEO. I would, however, love to be proven wrong and Dan Clancy comes in here like an absolute rock star and knocks it out of the park. It's probably worth mentioning I have actually met him before. In fact, Matt and I have both met him. When we went up to Texas for a week to do like some wacky content, he was at one of the functions we were attending and introduced himself. And I don't really have a whole lot to say about it. Like, he was nice and seemed passionate about Twitch. The only thing that he really like asked me was if I play games. And I was like, yeah, I play games, and he was just like, that's cool. That was really kind of like the extent of our interaction. It was just really small talk things about like, yeah, Twitch is a place for gaming. You play games. Awesome. So, I can kind of just vaguely speak to his character of like, he seemed very passionate about the platform, but I don't know anything else really about him. He seemed nice, I guess, but just being nice doesn't make you a good leader of the platform. So, hopefully, like, maybe he has good intentions and has good ideas on ways to make Twitch better because it needs some drastic improvement with the directions it's been heading. So, I guess we'll see how all of that goes, but just wanted to talk about all of this because it's big news. That's about it. See ya.
What games are you looking at?
Congratulations. You're on the finals. It's the big league.
This reminds me of the culling instantly. I know this is nothing like the culling, but I just mean this immediate concept.
In the finals, our arenas are destructible, so be sure to use your
The finals.
It is so nostalgic to see destruction back in a game. It's been so long. Real destruction.
Yeah, like Battlefield Bad Company.
Alright, so Charlie, what you gonna want to do?
Like, that was the
jump
best.
right away.
Okay.
How long does it take for you to jump?
The sun is shining and visibility is normal.
It's okay. That doesn't feel good at all. Okay.
Oh, now move around. Do like WASD.
Yeah,
it's the same thing.
I see. Okay. There's a buffer on it.
Yeah, it's like a whole half a second of input lag.
What the fuck?
It feels so
That's not good
weird.
for a shooter.
On the roof.
Well, like, that's the biggest problem the game has. Like, if they can fix that, like, it'll be really nice.
Holy shit, wait, that is like an outrageous amount. At first I was like, it's not too bad. Oh, I just got my first kill too, I'm nasty.
Reaching. Bozo with a rifle.
This is pathetic. Gotcha.
You good?
Scrutinize.
That was the worst knife fight of all time, though.
In the building,
I'm here, I'm in the building. I killed the guy outside. I'm just running through the fire, fuck it! Got him! I got him!
Nice.
Hey, so how do you do the one shot? Is it just you have to be behind them?
It has to be a backstab.
Okay.
And it's not a one shot on heavies.
Gotcha.
Alright, we're good. Good A.
On me.
Got him. I'm popping off, boys. That's 3-0.
That like lettering for like elimination stuff reminds me of Overwatch like a lot.
Oh yeah, you can. I just fired it.
Holy shit! It just blew up that building.
Yeah, holy shit.
Huh.
Wow.
I think the graphics are crazy.
No, I don't think so. I'm just blowing
that'd be
shit up
cool.
though. I love the destruction. Destruction is always so good in games. It is a shame that more games don't do it. It's such an old-fashioned
like
thing now.
Battlefield 2042, it didn't do it. Oh my god.
Hey, get it.
Maybe
It's
not.
an easy win at the beginning.
The two of the other teams just got wiped, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, keep in mind, we just need to get through this round.
Oh, they're pushing.
I'm coming back.
I'm just destroying some
No,
buildings.
it's Charlie shooting the cannons. I thought
God
they
damn
were
it.
pushing.
Oh yeah, no, that was just me. I'm just blowing up houses here.
Here, Charlie, you can shoot these things. Look, barrels.
I have gambling debts
let's
myself.
go!
Wait, do you have a goo grenade?
That's
Charlie?
motive.
Why did you run into it?
I did. Oh, I didn't.
What was that?
Glean
Oh, I
new
didn't know, it
information.
just
This dude
exploded.
has hella debt,
Fuck.
and something expensive is missing. I
So how does
wonder
the backstab
who
work? 'Cause I hit
stole
one guy
it.
in the back twice and he didn't die.
Alright, what about
Tell
her?
you what you need to do. You use the silence pistol. That's all you gotta do.
Holy shit.
Only the headmaster and the guard stationed outside should have a key.
I got him. I got him.
Oh, I've been gassed.
So he has debt.
let's go.
The guard doesn't
I
know.
didn't get that kill.
She says only the guard and the headmaster should have the key.
Oh, it's martyrdom right now.
What's that? Oh, when you die, it just drops.
Maybe
your
the
knife.
headmaster took it, so no one else could have it.
Look at us.
We popped off. That was an easy game. I had like 9 kills off the knife. That shit was going hard for me. I see him in the house.
I see
Got
him
him, I
too
got him.
because I've removed the wall. Why are the turrets so much?
Gee,
Yeah, they need to nerf the turrets.
I got him.
You were checking them out though.
I'm gassing it out. Oh, they're coming up behind you. One's real.
Huh.
Here's one, here's one.
Yep, I gotta get out though because of the gas grenade. Scoots, I don't know if I can get back up here. I'm gonna keep it a buck
I
with
died,
you.
but I've got lines all over the place, so and I just killed him. Let's go. Just res. Oh wait, I don't think bullets hurt those.
Bullets don't hurt the turrets.
Well,
sure
he
they
possesses the
They do.
key
Somebody
because we
does.
just saw
It's
it.
very tanky. They need to nerf the turrets big time.
Oh, outside in the alley. I've got another mine on the thing, but no
Okay, so the headmaster's
One
wasn't
very
used.
well.
Okay, I killed the heavy. There's 2 lights on me. They're reviving their buddy.
Quiet, Charlie. Okay, so wait, did it click on the right one? The guards. Yeah, he hasn't visited the archive, so it has to be the guard. I think the guard would be acting. You see, lift the key off this person. Yeah, so I think the guy with debt took it off of the guard and then sold it, or he's gonna try to sell it to pay his debt.
No.
Yeah, but the guy who has debt. Yeah, the guy who has debt. The guy who had debt. That guy.
Which means that
That guy.
yes.
The shifty scholar. Don't run up gambling debt. Don't gamble. Gambling is bad. My logic is foolproof.
Shall we begin?
He was right there. He was in there. Okay. But I just saw him.
Now then.
Okay, good.
Can't we settle this like gentlemen?
The battle is truly my way.
Okay, good. So swords, one of his vulnerabilities. Oh yeah. Level 2 fireball. So the scholar's like a mage.
Oh, flames, rage, rock. Now then. I think not. Victory shall be. My way is up.
Get him. That looked interesting though.
Are they trying to? Nice. I don't know what the fuck they were smoking.
Oh, it's a turret.
Oh, it's a turret. God damn it.
Like the graphics and everything looks super clean.
Dude, the turret is so broken.
But, like the lettering responds me to Overwatch like a lot.
Wait, the turret really nice.
Sorry.
I might have to put that on. Just be able to make like crazy cover with the goo.
That guy's actually one shot. Fuck. The more we play,
Like CS:GO and like Overwatch had a
that guy's
baby.
actually one
Fuck.
yeah.
Although I have mines on it, so.
All right, that's enough of that for now.
Let us fight with honor.
What even is this thing?
Now, what next?
Oh, flames, rage, rock. Now then. Victory shall be mine. With each battle, I grow stronger.
This guy, the sword guy, like he reminds me of the main character from Xenogears, like just his sprite. Oh my god. Skeleton. It was weak to the staff. The staff doesn't do anything. Okay, not to sword. Well, that broke him at least. Get him. Let's try the pole arm. Well, dead, but you're not weak to it. No, it's a different one. Oh, good. Weak to sword. That's good. Okay, good. I guess on that one, because the other one was weak to fire. That worked out good. Boom. Wait, am I... How do I get over there? Eh. Wait, what? How do I get over there? Was it just a chest up here?
I've done my research on you.
Oh, flames, rage, rock. Now
Not bad. A passing.
it's a good day for battle.
What's that? Break him?
Have at you.
What is the logical course of action?
Now then. The thrill of the fight.
Got him another level. It's up to 4 now. I wonder if he could do like healing spells, because that would come in handy later.
Time to teach you a lesson.
Now then. Out of my way.
What is the logical course?
Oh,
No, I have 55 of those. I'm good. What's that? Okay, I got 4 of those already. I think I'm fine on that for now. Ooh, I think it was him. I think it was him.
What?
Yeah, your gambling debts have caught up with you. Bro, you're in a cave. This isn't a fucking office. This is a cave, sir.
Excuse me.
This is like a secret lair. It's not an office.
Of your time.
Apropos of nothing, mayhap you've heard that a certain tomb was stolen from the archives. You're a thief. I can prove it. We're gonna fight.
The truth is... Huh?
Gotcha. Book, who said something about a book? Oh. Damn to hell. Why are they so big?
Victory shall be mine.
Everyone get the spears. Let's try that.
Victory shall be mine.
What is the logical course of action?
Oh, flames, rage, wrong. Victory shall be mine. Death by 1,000 cuts. Oh, ice, give some proof. Victory. Out of my way.
Ooh, Sarah's about to die. Bro, use a grape. Eat them grapes.
The battle is truly joined. Now
Ow, what do you guys keep picking on him? Ow. Don't mutter an incantation. No, 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 no.
the battle is truly joined. Out of my way.
What is the logical course of action?
Come on, please be weak to staves. Yeah. God damn it, dude.
Let's try this.
Use them grapes. Keep using them grapes. Man, y'all just want to kill him, huh? I'm getting pretty low now, too. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
How about this? Oh, flames! Rain! Rock! Now then! Use this! An interesting dilemma.
No, don't mutter. Don't mutter. Don't you do it.
Let's try this.
Victory!
Get him.
Have at you!
What is the logical course of action? Let's try this.
Fuck. No.
How about this?
Oh, he might die. Ooh. Ooh, that was close.
Let's try this. An interesting dilemma.
Max Fireball. Let's go.
The battle is truly joined. Now then. Out of my way.
Broke those two. Ooh, got rid of them. Good.
Have at you. Now then. Use this. What's this? The battle is true.
always have to hit him twice with a stave. Bam. Boom! Got the second boss down. Got him level. Almost level and a half. Nice. It was you! You stole the book for gambling debts. I needed the money.
Just so. Say it is not so.
Thank you.
Crack the case of the stolen book.
Indeed.
I'm gonna fire that guard too that fell asleep. Because I guess this happened like multiple times. Doesn't seem like a very good guard.
Actually,
15 years? Damn. Is aggressive borrowing? I mean, taking shit and selling it and like never bringing it back. Just aggressive borrowing.
yes. Actually,
Ooh, spellbook. Wait, so he stole other books that were worth a lot and sold them, and he still had a ton of debt. I'm like, what's been going on with them? What am I gonna get? Oops. For some reason, his sprite reminds me of Faye or whatever the guy's name was. The main guy from Xenogears.
I've brought Professor Albright, as asked, sir.
Good. Then thank you, Lucia.
Yes, Headmaster. What can I do for?
Give me a medal.
Something tells me he's not about to offer a commendation.
Professor Albright, a most
A report.
Part of what?
an anonymous source claims that you have abused your prestigious position to enter into an illicit
Oh, shit.
relationship with Her Highness the Princess.
Oh. And you believe this report?
If it is untrue,
Why, it is unfounded, unsubstantiated, all that...
Just some bullshit.
I would like to take your words. A rumor regarding the royal family, even if we do not take swift action, Princess Mary's good name could be forever sullied. That is something that simply cannot be allowed.
Wait, you're about to try to kill me? What's going on?
It is not an easy decision to make. Dismissing you outright.
If I may be so bold, Headmaster. Professor Albright is put on extended leave, while officially...
What say you, science?
Yeah, go on a sabbatical. Join me. We'll go questing.
Do we have a problem, Professor?
I want to beat this guy up. I don't like him very much.
Not at all, Headmaster. On the
On the contrary, I wanted a vacation anyways, bro.
As a matter
Y'all
of fact,
suck.
There is a matter which has piqued my interest. I was just wondering when I might find the time to do a bit of research in the field. I think I would insert
Hey, it all works out.
ancient tome that. Besides, if I am not permitted to share what I have.
Is that so? Do tell, Professor.
As regards a certain tome. Now, if you will forgive me, good day to you.
Say good day, sir. He's like, wait a minute, he seems happy about that. He wasn't supposed to be happy.
Professor.
Oh, Tariq. Then you heard true.
Professor,
I see. Not until just this moment. And yet, I cannot fathom you.
you're always helping Her Highness. I just wanted you to pay more attention to me.
You got me killed. What? It's crazy.
And that's why you went to the headmaster.
Yes, but I just wanted to get you in a little trouble.
You're crazy. Stay away.
I didn't think
Whoa.
you would. I am so sorry,
Worry not, my dear. It just so happens that
He's like, oh, it's no problem. It's all good.
for some time now, I've wanted to travel. I dare say the timing. You see, there's a certain matter. So fret not, my girl. Besides, I am not. Indeed, I have not been as attentive to you as I should.
Professor.
If only I had realized. I have always striven to. And yet, Her Highness is.
I think he's misreading the situation still.
In doing so, may have given me.
Oh, man.
If only I had seen you for the ardent and devoted.
I don't think she's interested in her studies. Not the book studies. Bro, you're stupid.
Professor.
Hmm.
Perhaps you're not quite as sharp as I thought you were.
Facts. Jesus. That was painful.
In that case, I should be off.
She's like, go fuck yourself.
I do not see why not.
Head southeast out of town. Nice, finally got a party member. Got some of the quests done and stuff. I'm gonna get off for a little bit. Might be on later. Thank you for anyone who's been watching. Please like and subscribe and comment. You know, give me your thoughts if you want to. Alrighty, thank you guys.